Hello. Before you're like, wow, Brooke, nice backdrop, nice wrinkles back there. This is just my daughter's curtain. I was trying to find the light, and so I just went in front of her window, but that means that her curtain is behind me. So anyway, today's video is going to be showing you my office and what I plan on doing in the office to utilize the space better. And also I'm going to be packing for a 4-day show. Now, this show is not in my city, but it is close enough to where we are going to be coming home at the end of the day after each show is each day of the show is over. So the good thing about that is if I sell out of any candles, I can just run back home and grab some, but I'm still going to try to plan accordingly for what I think is going to sell the most of and bring extras of that. So I just wanted to show you guys how I pack for my candle festivals and candle shows and craft shows and things like that. So I have a 4-day show coming up. I set up for it today, and then it's going to be 4 days long, the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. So a very long event from 8 to 5 every single day. So I thought there were people outside. I think it was just the ghosts or the people who live inside my head. I'm not really sure. But anyway, squirrels. It's squirrels. Nobody panic. So anyway, if you're interested in that, then keep watching. And if you haven't checked out my candle company yet, I will link it in the description box below. Use code YouTube10 for 10% off your order. Before anybody judges me for this, I just want you to know that I know that you have a place in your house that looks like this. I know you do. So let's go look. So I have these boxes, vacuum too, stacked up. These bigger ones are filled with unused vessels, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. And then I also have all these boxes that are empty, but this is what I use to transport my candles in, because they have the dividers that are super, super useful, and it helps my candles not bang around together. So I keep these, at least the ones that are in pretty good condition. This one has seen better days, but yeah, so I keep those so that I can transport my candles to and from shows easier. And all of my stuff is on my shelves right now, with the exception of 4 of these that are full of candles right now. So you'll see. A lot of my inventory is here, but not, I'm missing 36 candles, no, 39, because I have 3 in the kitchen. So as you can see, it is already so full, but there are 36 more candles that I need to fit here. So we need more shelving units. We need something, because this entire corner of the room is full of those boxes. I have my 12 by 6 by 4, or no, 12 by 9 by 6s right there. And then I have my little bags that I use to ship 1 or 2 wax melts. I have alcohol for cleaning the jars. And then I have, my candles, my fragrance oils right there. Those big tubs are fragrance oils. And then down here, this is where I need the most organization. I have tons of fragrance oils. I have my dust covers. I have my wicks, and it's so disorganized, and I just cannot fit all of my candles and everything that I need to on this shelf. Because I also have this where I put all of my labels, and then my 6 by 4 by 4 boxes there. So that's just for 1 candle or maybe 3 wax melts. But I have all of my labels right here on this little shelf. And then here I have more boxes. I have my 9 by 6 by 4s here. This is just a whole bunch of 9 by 6 by 4s because that's the most common box that I use to ship. In this corner, I have my huge thing of bubble wrap. It is eco-friendly, biodegradable, and recycled material bubble wrap. And then my packing peanuts as well. And then I just have miscellaneous packaging items here. So that takes up this corner. This is my office where I package everything. It has my printer in it that I use to print the labels and all of those things. But as you can see, this is not the best utilized space in our house. So we've got all of my books and movies, not all of them, but all of my movies and some of my books here. And what we're gonna do is we're going to pack them up into huge Tupperwares and we're gonna put them in the garage. I already have like 6 huge Tupperwares full of books in my garage because I'm keeping them for a library. Like eventually in my house someday I want like a huge library. And so I'm keeping them around, but as of right now, we haven't touched any of this in the last few years. So we were like, let's just package it up and use this space, all these built-in shelves here for my candles. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to use this space here for my fragrance oils and get them out from underneath that other shelving unit over there. I also think that we're going to, well, number one, we're getting rid of this chair, we're getting rid of that, we're getting rid of this, and just like everything under there. And we're getting rid of all of that, and we're going to put like a little shelf over here to put like all of my labels and, you know, different bits and bops that we need for my candles. We're getting rid of that lamp, and that lamp. And then we're just doing little things like we're going to put up this onto the wall. We're going to put up that onto the wall and just like get them off of the countertop. All of those in that corner are Christmas presents, so I'm not getting rid of any of that. But otherwise, like all of the rest just has to go. So that is what we're gonna do today. And doing that is really going to help free up space because I don't want, like I want all of those candles to just be free, to be spread out, to have their own space. Like this is pretty well organized up here. I really like this, but bottom shelf, it just, they can't fit. So it'll be really nice to be able to spread them out, not only on this shelving unit, but on that other office shelving unit. And then we're also going to, since we're getting rid of the chairs, we're getting rid of like that computer thing on the floor that we've never used, and just like a bunch of other things like that. It'll also give me space to move my packaging materials and all of this kind of stuff from my bedroom to the office. So it'll free up space in our bedroom too and give us more sanity. We also have this bookshelf next to our bed that we're going to be getting rid of. As of right now, it's just books and movies that, again, we have not used. And so because of that, we're just gonna nix this all together. It's a really wobbly, rickety shelf anyway, so we're just gonna get rid of that. And then I also have this tiny little side table from my parents' house when I was a little kid, and we are gonna get rid of this as well. Did I not forget? I also have all of these new jugs of fragrance oils and these ones and under there. So I'm having this in my living room because I have nowhere to put it. So it's really going to be nice to utilize our house in a better, more manageable way because right now we're not. We just have stuff and no organization. So this is going to be just like the best thing ever for us. This is where I keep my wax, and then I have a bunch of my wax melts that I just made here, and then I have 2 even more 25-pound jugs of fragrance oils right there. So overall, we have just completely run out of space, and we've gotten to the point where we're like, something needs to change, or we need to leave this place and go somewhere bigger. So what we're gonna do is, before we kill each other, we are going to do this project today. And while we do that, I'm also going to pack up all of my candles. We're gonna go set up our booth, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna do as much as we can today in terms of getting rid of things. And then we're gonna get to the rest of the organization project as soon as we can. Another thing we also may do is we may move this into her bedroom. We're not super sure about that right now, but we may do that. And then put a little shelf here for my candle stuff. Or we have her school desk and her school area here. We might move that to the other side, take this mirror down, and then put a shelving unit right here too. I'm honestly not sure. We also have this chair that I brought in from the garage because I was having my Halloween party, but we're gonna put that back in the garage. As well as this one, just to, again, free up that space. This is my No You Hang Up First candle, and it's really, really popular. So this is what I'm going to be bringing the most of, especially since it's just a couple days before Halloween. People are still in the spooky spirit, so I'm gonna pack up probably 10 of these. Whereas a candle like Honeysuckle Summertime, I'm going to only pack 4 of those because it's a summertime candle, so I feel like it won't sell as well. I pack them all up in a box like this. This is just the box that the vessels come to me in, so it just works out really perfectly to use them for shows, as long as you don't get them wet, which did happen at my last show. It was very precipitous, so we had to get rid of a few of those boxes. But anyway, so this is what they all look like, and then I just package them up, and it makes it super easy to transport. I'm also going to be bringing 6 of each of these. I have drinking wine and watching true crime, and then I have one night stand with a millionaire, and those 2 are usually really popular. But I feel like people are going to be going more for the Halloween candles, so that's why I'm only bringing 6 of each. I did 4 of each of these. Getting drunk on the beach with your bestie, and the sunroom of a freshly cleaned house, and waterfalls of Rivendell. Again, I have 4 of each. I think I'm going to need more of these ones. Mrs. Darcy, I have 4 of those. 4 of my Beauty and the Beast Tale as Old as Time candle. And then I have 4 of my Slow Dance with a Vampire candle. Oh, focus on that. It's too sexy to not focus on it. Ah! Where is it? There it is. Ooh. And since this one is the only Christmas candle I'm going to have out, it's called Happy Christmas, Harry. It's so beautiful. You can't even tell how gorgeous it is. But I'm going to bring 6 of those, and then since Harry Potter is super popular, and since Hagrid just died, rest in peace, I'm also going to be bringing 6 of the Detention in the Forbidden Forests as well. Next up, I have 6 of my pumpkin pancakes with the poltergeist, and 6 of my Halloween Town Square. I packaged those together because they both are pumpkin-y, and so I just didn't want any swapping of scents to happen. This box is filled with my 2 Hocus Pocus inspired candles. This one is called It's Just a Bunch of Hocus Pocus, and it looks like this. It smells incredible. And then the other one is called I Smell Children, and it looks like this. So I put those 6 of each in this box. I also threw in 6 of my Toasted Marshmallows and Fireside Tales candle because it smells amazing, and my fiance always really pushes that one when he's with me. And then I put in 6 of the Shire in the Springtime. So refreshing. And even though this is more of like a springtime summery scent, I think it's really popular just because of the Lord of the Rings. And then I also threw in 1 more No You Hang Up First because it'll sell. Then I packaged all of, not all of them, this is just a couple of my wax melts, and I packaged them. I can fit 5 in each little compartment, so I'm starting to package those up as well. And these are much nicer because they're so much lighter. One of these full of candles is about 25 pounds, and this is much lighter, so I always carry these ones. My fiance carries the others. I know that there's going to be one other candle girl there, and I can almost 100% guarantee you that it's going to be a Scentsy representative, which is a multi-level marketing company, an MLM, and they're always my biggest competition because people know and love the name Scentsy. So they only have wax melts, they don't have candles. So I want to bring a lot of wax melts just to make sure that I have enough for the competition to drown them. So anyway, I'm just kidding. I want everybody to succeed. But mine are handmade and so much higher quality and just better in every conceivable way. So What was I saying anyway? I realized that a couple of the scents that I'm like super well stocked for candles, I am not well stocked for wax melts. So I am just going to last minute try to make a bunch really quickly right now. And we're cutting it down to the wire. It's going to be okay. It's going to be just fine.